Today, I want to share my favorite quote. It's a quote by William Godwin, who, interestingly enough, is actually the father of Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein. So the quote basically reads: If he who employs coercion against me could mold me to his purposes by argument, no doubt he would. He pretends to punish me because his argument is strong, but he really punishes me because his argument is weak. Now, this has a couple of layers to it. But the main thing is basically if someone is using any kind of force against you, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological, whatever it may be, or even social, right? Social pressure, peer pressure, it usually means they are wrong. Because if they were right, rationally so, they could convince you with words. But they have to resort to these other underhanded tactics because they know they're in the wrong. So you often see this in fascist societies or in situations of control, especially, say, police and pedestrians or parents and children, right? The because I said so style. It's like, well, I can't explain why I'm right. I can't convince you. So I'm going to hit you or yell at you until you do what I say and comply. So this word coercion really goes deep because it's not just violence. It's also this kind of wheedling pressure that we see in society. And these days you can see it a lot in social media as well. People will use peer pressure, they will use the threat of trying to get you fired from your job if you say something controversial online. And ultimately, you have to realize that the more people feel threatened in their view, and the more they feel like, oh, they're wrong, but they're attached to the view that is wrong, the more they will start to use these different methods because it's their only way out. It's their only way to get you to capitulate. So, my reminder to myself whenever I run into these situations is to just be patient, right? I think there's another quote which is basically our patience will achieve more than our force. That's also from Godwin. And I think both of these go well together because one of the best ways to fight tyranny is with persistent patience over time. And these recent riots in the US are kind of an example of how this persistence and patience over time has led to this culmination of this huge event, like 8 million people coming together to stand up for what they believe in. And there wasn't a single arrest, there wasn't a single violent incident, which is really a testament to how well they handled it. Um, so, yeah, ultimately, if someone is trying to employ coercion against you and they say it's because they're right, I would doubt that. I would question that and just be patient and consider that they're likely not right because then they could just convince you with words.